Night of the Living podcast is always ad-free for patrons at patreon.com/NOTLP.
Boy, howdy. Welcome to Night of the Living podcast. I'm Freddy. There's Amy.
Hey.
Andy.
Hello.
And Lewis.
Hello there.
Lewis
people.
is curating Hispanic Heritage Month once again as our yearly custom/annual tradition. And we're wrapping things up with Vengeance of the Punks today. Or La Venganza de los Punks.
Yeah. And we might be wrapping up this month forever if the things are going the way they're going.
You mean because we won't be allowed to do anything to speak publicly anymore?
Yes.
I will say that I had not seen Vengeance of the Punks,
Yeah.
But that is the most rape-tastic movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, they doubled down on what
They really
what
did.
happened in the first one for
They
sure.
were like, hey, did we make you uncomfortable before? Hold my beer.
I've seen rapier.
You've seen
Hold
Rapier?
my
Yeah.
cerveza. And then well, anyway.
We were talking. We have one thing in common outside of being targets, possibly for cancellation. We all saw Spinal Tap 2 this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't we fancy?
Yeah, were we all Spinal Tap fans prior to watching it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I've been a Spinal Tap fan for a couple months because I just saw the movie for the first time a couple months ago.
apparently it still works.
I saw Spinal Tap in '85 when it came on cable.
Yeah,
At first I thought it was real, but the more I got older, I realized, it's a mockumentary. But I before last month, my wife and I went to see the re-release.
Yeah, that's when I saw for the first time.
Yeah, and this new one, even though I wouldn't say it's not classic, but it was a good. It was like meeting up with little friends that talk about good times.
yeah, it definitely had that vibe. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. Like, I think about that first movie, and I had a similar experience, except I knew it was Lenny from Laverne and Shirley, so it spoiled the illusion when I was a kid. But I actually legitimately like Spinal Tap music.
Yeah,
It's his own thing.
For my birthday, my wife got me both of the Spinal Tap and Break Like the Wind on albums.
Oh, really?
The actual records that were released for my birthday.
Nice.
That's cool.
Lewis had a birthday kind of recently.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday to our treasured
thanks.
Lewis. Yeah. So Amy, what did you haven't said much?
Yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of Spinal Tap. I've seen it once or twice. Chuckled along, but wasn't like, whoa. And I felt like this sequel was very warm and friendly, and like a little bit of a hug.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Has a sweetness.
It has a sweetness to it.
It has a little bit of what A Mighty Wind had, that same kind of vibe of being, there was a moment in the movie that like really got me was when they're not getting along. And he has the memory of them just sitting on the sidewalk when Michael McKean's out in the alleyway watching the old guys play harmonica and guitar. And it flashes him back to that moment he had with Christopher Guest in the first movie. And they kind of reconnect because they were always at their best when they're playing music together. And it's like that real thing. It felt real. Like there's so much truth in there. And it could be the way those performers might feel about each other too.
True.
But it's
like when we do the podcast. I hate aiming Freddy off the show. But once we get our headphones and mics on, then we're cool.
Then
Yeah.
we get along.
That's our only moment.
Plus, Andy has a giant pedal board for some reason.
Um, kind of a congruent to what my wife told me last night that Christopher Guest is married to Jimmy Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
For
you
a
just?
long
I
time.
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
For
kind of
years and years and years.
Yeah,
kind of mind blowing because they don't really talk about it very much. They kind of let each other have their own
Yeah.
space. It seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he really shows up for like red carpet stuff real much.
Yeah.
Or at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a reclusive genius.
and apparently he's a baron.
Oh, is he really a baron?
Yeah,
For real?
That's
Yeah.
wild. I've never heard that.
Huh.
Is he the Red Baron from the pizza company? Be our Christopher Guest and enjoy some delicious Red Baron's pizza.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
Extra
But,
knowing that he owns it.
Can I say what I thought about the movie?
Yes,
No.
please.
Oh no, what you said. You
I'd
said
rather
no
you
and you just
not.
moved on. No, I thought it was good, but it's hard to live up to the original.
Yeah.
It is like meeting up with old friends, but it just I feel the cameos that they put in of famous musicians kind of detracted from the movie.
Oh, really? I'd laughing my ass off at what they did with Elton John.
I love the Paul McCartney and the Elton John were just that was the high point.
Oh, really? Okay.
Different
I
strokes
just-
for
To
different
me,
folks.
it just didn't feel like Paul and Elton were really on the same wavelength in terms of improv and giving like the back and forth stuff.
No, I agree that they weren't improv, but I felt like for what they were trying to do, I felt like it was pretty masterful.
I feel like if they were in there for just a brief moments, but it felt like their scenes were a little too long for my taste.
Because they're not comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You want pure comic performance. You're like, don't pander to me with your celebrity bullshit. I want to laugh constantly.
And also the filming style wasn't as documentary-ish as I felt like it's supposed to be. It felt like more like a movie than like the faux documentary style.
Do you feel though that documentaries have become more like movies, and they kind of had to shuck and jive to match that change? Because if you watch a lot of the like HBO stuff, and like it's not like the thin blue line anymore, you know, like the style is becoming more and more cinematic.
Polished.
Yeah,
I guess, but it's like there are so many cuts and angles.
It's like The Office, kind of.
yeah, very much.
This one doesn't really have that roving camera style that I'm used to from the Christopher Guest movies.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to make any more of those. You know, that group. I would love to see them kind of come back. Especially, I would think, you know, after doing this, maybe that could have gotten some of them fired up to come back and do another mockumentary with that troupe.
Fill their artistic cup up.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I think that, and plus one thing is that, all band members to me, they really, you know, I'm surprised that they're still doing it because they're all so old now.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody said it because, like, you need to get. If you're not getting another movie, get on the ball.
I like the I like the part where he's like, "Are they gonna stay seated the whole time?"
Yeah.
I was like, "That's pretty relatable."
Well, it's like that kind of it's true, but it's also kind of sad because that's what Genesis did on their latest tour.
Yeah,
it was hard to see like Phil Collins just
Oh, he's going through it.
sitting down the whole time and seeing his state.
yeah, it's tough, man. Getting old's terrible.
Yeah.
And,
Phil Collins, the drummer of Def Leppard.
close enough.
Yeah.
Phil Collins. We were watching something recently, and there was a it was Body Melt, maybe? There was a Phil Collins poster on the wall.
Yeah,
One scene.
I think so.
Yeah. It was a weird thing. It was just a weird place to see Phil Collins' face, is all. Shocking.
In a crazy movie. But anyway, Spinal Tap 2. It was adorable.
I recommend it, but also take what Andy said on board with a grain of salt, because I don't want anybody going in there and being all disappointed.
I don't think it needs theater money.
No.
Think
I don't regret it at all. I laughed a lot.
Yeah, I feel I paid for like $16 for my wife time. It's like $8, and I would have paid $20 to get it on streaming.
I laughed like 30 or 40 times.
Yeah.
So per laugh, that's not that bad.
If it was 39 times, then it wouldn't have been worth it.
Right. Exactly.
You know, the older I get, though, it's more kind of like those movies, you know, where it feels familiar to me.
Yeah, I think that's pretty universally true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. Like there's a comfort there, and sometimes it's too familiar. Sometimes it's Star Wars where they go a little too familiar, but like also, it's like I like some nostalgia here and there. Let's keep it real. I ain't gonna lie at you and say I only want to see art every time I go to the movie theater. Sometimes I want to feel like a warm blanket's been draped over me.
Yeah, I think that's probably what this movie will do for Spinal Tap fans.
Yeah.
Or if you're just a straight Christopher Guest fan and you've never seen Spinal Tap for whatever reason, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to cover at the top besides Spinal Tap 2?
No, I think that's all.
Do you guys want to talk about punks? How do you feel about punks?
Feel good about punks.
Any particular kind of... Like an Intravia-Whitehead?
Lights, it's the main attraction.
This week's main attraction is Vengeance of the Punks, a.k.a. La Venganza de los Punks. New director from the last movie, Damien Acosta Esparza, who is also pretty experienced. The first director who made the first one had made a bunch of like action and drama movies, and the same with this guy, 91 directing credits.
It did feel like similar styles, though.
Yeah.
The feel of the both movies.
But a little bit more polished, I would say.
It is definitely more polished and more cinematic and better.
It felt like more like a movie, even though it's not really that. It's not well written.
Same writers as the first movie.
This one did have more of a narrative than the previous movie.
It felt like an actual movie.
But the movies felt very connected, though, not just because of the titles and the cast. It felt like the same universe, even though they were different directors.
Yeah, it came out 3 years after the first
I'm
one.
not sure, because of the ending, I'm not sure if it was connected or not.
That's true, but we'll get there.
Yeah, that ending. So, yeah, this came out June 18, 1991 in Mexico. Cast of 22, again, mostly punks and victims of punks. Was that Andy? Sorry.
No, he said it was 91, but it felt like 70s.
Yeah, it really does feel like a 70s movie. The first one did too.
There were some sets that looked like they were straight out of pornos.
Yeah, or I Drink Your Blood. You remember that crazy ass movie? You saw it at the drive-in, didn't you? Or was that the one with the crazy hippies, right? Mm-hmm. So again, cast 22, returning characters. Marco, who was the aging cop, his family in this movie is going to be totally annihilated by the punks, so the stakes have been raised. His partner Jorge, who's going to reach a tragic end. Tarzan returns, but Tarzan's girlfriend does not. We get
but she was killed in the last one. It's a new girlfriend this time.
She was in the last movie too. I guess she got promoted within the gang to being Tarzan's girlfriend in this one. Yeah. Jarocha, right? Is that right? Olga Rios. So I don't know. As far as what a synopsis goes, pretty simply, the punks escape jail and they has to go after them now.
Punks get out.
Yeah.
They take the revenge on the cop. Then the cop's like, I guess it's my time to revenge on you.
The brutal, super brutal revenge. God, like you were saying, this movie is like, it's even harder leaning into the violence of the rape scenes and everything. Mm-hmm. It's the whole family at a quinceañera. It's like they're making it as bad as they can. They're like, it's her quinceañera. The family's there wearing their Sunday best, and the punks break in and fucking rape and slaughter everybody.
Yeah, and it was right before the cake cutting too, so they didn't even get.
They didn't even get cake.
Yeah.
Unreal. Unreal. But then you see them.
They're give me some time to eat cake.
Yeah.
Before they rape me.
Right. Exactly.
Like they come in and they rape everybody.
For real.
Even the men.
Exactly. Murder everyone except the cop. They make him watch what they do to his family.
Yeah.
And then they leave him alive. Why? Because they want him to just be cursed to live like that, I guess.
Yeah. I guess so.
Right?
I mean, what else can they do?
It's on a rip-roaring rampage of torture of punks.
Yeah, he goes after punks. So
everything.
really, the title of the movie is a little misleading. There's not much vengeance of the punks. There's more vengeance of the cop.
It's like that thing with the Constitution where it says freedom of religion, and some people say that means freedom from religion.
Right.
This could be freedom from the punks. I don't know. Or it could just be a rough translation. But yeah,
But before we go out, I want to mention how the punks break out is the classic, just blowing up the wall to the prison, and they just run out.
Cartoon style.
Yeah,
That's all it took.
like Looney Tunes or something.
That's what makes those brutal scenes easier to stomach somehow. Like, we recently on Origins, by the way, if you're not a patron, you can get our old episodes at patreon.com/NOTLP with commentary. And I had the luck of the draw to have to listen to our I Spit on Your Grave episode, which is a movie none of us like. It's just brutal. It's really, really difficult to watch. And talking about that and hearing us talk about that back then, like 12 years ago or whatever, to come and watch this right on the tail of it, it helps. It does help that it was cartoony when they escaped from jail and that they look like cartoon characters. It somehow makes those scenes a little bit easier than if they just look like regular people.
Right.
A little bit, but it's still hard to watch.
Right. It's still tough.
The length of the scenes.
Yeah.
Not just the length, it's just the brutality of it. We see the mother and the daughter get raped next to each other.
Right. Yeah.
I will say the music was as good as the first one.
Yeah.
At least they weren't doing a music video amongst the raping.
For true.
Although I do miss the Intrepidos Punks theme song.
Yeah, that's why I missed most anything.
It burned into your mind in that first movie. You hear it so many times, and then you're like, "This is my song of the summer."
Well, it gives more of a world building of the punks because you find out they're satanic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eating
raw lamb head.
Yeah,
is that real?
It had to be real.
I feel that was like real blood and real lamb they were eating.
I think so.
There's so much. You find that there's punks are kind of in war with each other, wanting to leave the factions to other. There's so much to world building that it's all kind of just offered out when the cop goes mad and exterminates everyone.
Yeah, there's this whole beeline that's happening while he's dealing with torturing and killing these punks. His partner that we know from the first movie, right? Jorge has him and his new partner, I guess, this lady, are on some sort of robbery beat.
They happen to be in the car when they hear there's a shootout going on.
Yeah.
So they immediately go to the place of the shootout and immediately just start shooting without asking questions about what is going on or who am I shooting at.
Right.
Now they got it right, but still.
But then he gets killed.
But Jorge gets killed.
Jorge, and he's not killed by the punks. He's killed by these random robbers at this other crime scene. And then that storyline ends there. Mm-hmm. It's real weird.
Then you don't see that character anymore.
Yeah, like you would think they would at least have the punks kill him so that you could just give Marco more reason, to be so nasty. But they're like, no, that was just, let's be realistic. In real life, that wouldn't happen. It's the one time they decided to be realistic.
Oh, real quick, did you guys watch it find a copy with subtitles?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on Tubi.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have made a huge difference not to have him or not.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple storyline. It's a revenge movie.
He uses everything at his disposal as well for the revenge on these on the punks.
Honestly, once the revenge starts and keeps going on, it felt like a horror movie.
Yeah, it was just a slasher at that point.
Yeah,
a reverse slasher.
He got he burned one victim. The guy who his legs get burned.
Mm-hmm.
He puts acid
Hold on, not just burned. He used the fucking flamethrower on this dude.
Oh yeah.
And
again, that stunt looked real.
Yeah, just like the last movie. I feel a lot of people got hurt on the set.
Yeah, no telling. They were all dead.
No, seriously,
can't ask anybody.
That flamethrower scene, it felt very uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah,
that a woman got her face burned with acid.
That was tough. The acid scene was pretty rough.
Yeah, I feel. Granted, his revenge is justified, but I feel he took it out on the woman a little more than the men.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I had a theory about that, but go ahead, Andy.
I don't know, it just felt, again, like very uncomfortable watching the length of the torture scenes for the female punks.
Yeah,
and the methods of the torture too.
Yeah, the amount of glee involved too, I think is part of it. But like,
well, towards the end, the main character, he becomes crazy.
Yeah,
laughing and
maniacal.
And I wasn't sure if that was like a commentary on people's perception of violence, but our of it was just him being crazy. I don't know.
I think he's gone off the deep end, man. Is how it feels. Yeah,
I think so much pain and trauma. I think
Mm-hmm.
he went cuckoo.
But even then, was he dreaming that or not?
Well, yeah, we want to just talk about the end real quick, and then we can keep talking about the movie. It doesn't really matter.
Sure.
Yeah. So at the very end of the movie, it's all a dream. He wakes up.
It's like the Newhart finale
with his wife, who's alive, and he's like, "Gee, that really was a crazy nightmare."
No, I think it was a flashback to the night before the actual massacre happened. Because at the end, we see him walking away from the crime scene.
Ooh,
so
that's an
it's not
interesting
like it ended of him in bed.
See, I thought and it was just kind of like a bookend.
You think he premonition?
Yeah.
Like that
okay,
that's
or a vision.
Yeah. I prefer that none of this horrible shit happened and that he just dreamed it.
Yeah.
Like the part of me that wants to be like, oh, everyone's fine. But yeah.
Well, what he should do is lock his doors, barricade him for a couple of hours, then it's all fine.
Yeah, barricade off the quinceanera.
Say, okay, we're not doing that. Let's post the quinceanera until next week.
Yeah, just take it to the VFW like everybody else.
I think I'm gonna go with premonition.
Yeah, I think it happened in real life. I don't think it was just Newhart type thing.
I'm a glass half full guy. I'm gonna say it's a dream.
And I'm filling my glass right now with some precious water.
Irony. That's irony.
Crazy.
It makes me feel good that it's a dream, but it makes me sad if it's a premonition.
Right.
True. Yeah.
Who would have thought that Vengeance of the Punks would have an ending that was left up to so much interpretation?
Yeah. It felt like it was unnecessary. Kind of like the scene with his partner that got just shot at the robbery.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie could have been streamlined a little bit.
Yeah. It was long for being not that long, is what I said
Yeah.
when we were watching it.
I still don't even understand why they killed Jorge off at all.
I don't even know why they had the character to begin with.
Yeah.
Beyond being an exposition person.
Yeah, he's just background. Unless they were going for the shock of it, but it happened late enough in the film. You know, that's the sort of thing they'll pull off in like the first reel of a lot of movies. Just be like, you know, that character you liked, well, he's dead now. So that could have been part of it.
It's not like he had that much charisma, and you're like, oh my god.
No, he
I
looked
love
like
this
Marco
guy.
in so many ways. They had the Wilson leather jackets, and like I was saying last time, they were two of my dad walking around from 1980.
Does anybody else? Does Tubi think they're Spanish speaking now? Because that has happened to us.
Oh, is that the algorithm serving you?
I'd
Nothing
say
but.
half of our ads now are
Been that way for a while too.
are for Spanish speaking. Are
Yeah,
Spanish.
okay.
Tubi is a real a Spanish language component. They actually have many movies that if you have to find them, you know, but you should probably have now that you watch that movie, you probably see them now.
Yeah, we've had honestly, like doing this every year, Hispanic Heritage Month has like
We start getting ads.
it
in
cultivated years ago. Like our algorithm, like Lewis, you were like a pebble in the ripples of the algorithm in our life. You brought a lot of Spanish language art into our lives that we might have missed otherwise.
Spanish. And you can call advertising art.
You know, the advertising. I mean, like the movies themselves are getting recommended too. You
True.
know? Like, so it's not just the ads. On the silver, again, the positive side, not my brain being washed by Tide.
So anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah.
There's this point where the cop guy, Marco, our protagonist, he knocks a guy out. Like he straight punches him. It's the first punk he gets.
He does that a lot. He does a lot of the judo chop.
And he just knocks this dude
Yeah, and knocks people
straight
out and
out.
knocks him away.
He's completely knocked out. So why does he then chloroform him? He's already knocked out.
Safe, overkill.
Yeah.
I guess. Just seems silly.
Well, shouldn't the chloroform wake him up?
No.
Shouldn't two negatives make a positive?
Oh.
Chloroform
it
kills
works
a
like
lot of
that.
people. That's the thing people forget when they see someone chloroformed in a movie. I thought he was just going to be fucking murdering him with chloroform, and then it wasn't. He just did it to double knockout.
Which one is this? Is it the guy that he threw in the well with the
No.
snakes?
No, this was the first guy. The
First guy
he
that
threw in the well,
shoved a stake up his butt?
he shoved a stake up his ass. Yeah, exactly, that guy.
That scene too was also a movie that scene looked real.
Yeah.
And they got some real terrible snakes. He throws them in. Afterwards, I thought it was just one snake. Then he opens the bag, and it's like 5 or 6 big ones.
You know, people pay to have that done now as a kind of massage.
To what?
They don't stuff you in a pipe
Right.
like that, but they dump bags of snakes on you, and the snakes will they writhe on your body while you're laying on the massage table.
I've never heard of that, and that sounds terrible.
That
Yeah.
sounds like the worst.
It sounds scary.
These snakes have to be a little bit heavy because snakes
Yeah.
are light.
Yeah, I think they have like kind of medium size, like, you know, non-venomous, obviously snakes. But yeah, this guy got stuffed in a pipe like in a cartoon almost down this where he can't move his arms or legs, and then they dump snakes on him. So I don't think it was soothing.
You know, also too, even if snakes don't have venomous bites, they still bite you.
They can still bite you, and they can constrict. A lot of them will constrict you.
There's constriction.
Some of them just smell bad. And then some people love them and keep them as
Some will
pets.
just go
More
in your
power to you.
butthole.
Some of them just.
There was a snake we shared at
up your
Whorehound
ass.
Weekend once. We were with the snake and arachnid and reptile people were next to us.
It was the Jamie Lee Curtis special horror hound.
For all we know, Christopher Guest was in her room that whole time.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be funny?
He might have been writing Spinal Tap too.
He's like, I love Indianapolis in the fall.
But they had a snake that kept wandering over to our table. Do you remember that white boa constrictor.
I probably blocked it out.
And I was sitting there talking to somebody, and all of a sudden its head was right by me. I mean, it was fine. I actually, it was like you could pat it on the head and it was fine. Nothing happened or anything. But I'm still a little uneasy around snakes, even spending all that time with them that weekend.
And now that snake is giving massages, apparently.
Yeah, it's making bank.
So the guy who gets the stake up the ass, he's like begging for his life. And one of his lines is, "Forgive me, I was very stoned." So that's why I raped and killed your entire family.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. I mean, I don't know how well translated that was, but that was basically what he said.
Yeah.
But this cop, man, he's very creative.
I mean, acid. Is that
stakes up the ass, acid?
I mean,
in
like,
a pipe with snakes.
He's no Pixar Studios.
He's no Jigsaw.
He's no Jigsaw.
True. But I mean,
he's a Jigsaw on the budget.
Yeah. He's creative, like the kid who straps M80s on his GI Joes is creative.
Like Sid.
Like Sid.
Toy Story.
Another Pixar reference. Odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's that kind.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for just a cop whose whole family was just murdered in front of him.
Yeah.
He spent some time on it.
He did.
And he takes enjoyment in it, it feels like.
Well, if you love what you do, you never work another day the rest of your life.
He loves vengeance.
Overall, I mean, it's a pretty worthy sequel.
I think so.
Yeah, it's very memorable.
And it tells a different story than the first one. It doesn't just try to retread everything.
Right.
Except for the violence.
But for more unnecessary things in this movie, like, why did he kidnap and keep the Panther alive, the main Tarzan's girlfriend?
Pantera?
I think he was using her as bait.
That's what I couldn't figure out either. I wrote that down myself, Andy. Why did he keep her alive just to torture?
And she kept getting away. He's
Yeah.
not good
real
at
good at it.
I think he just was trying to
Or
draw
he's real
Tarzan
bad.
out.
Yeah, I know that. He did ask her for information, but he could have done that the first night
Yeah.
instead of whipping her till the point of almost death.
There are
And I
other
thought
options.
she looked like a combination of Divine and Delta Burke.
But
Delta Divine.
Hey, that's the real woman right there.
Yeah. She had a nice shape, too.
She did. Freddy, I believe, said she was thick.
She was a thick girl.
They're
Nothing wrong with that.
That's Olga Rios.
good for her.
Foxy lady.
So, vengeance cop Marco,
Yeah.
he's not on the force. He quit because they wouldn't
Yeah.
let him
He's a loose cannon.
do it on his own, with the police's blessing. He was not allowed to investigate, so he quits. He's on his own. He's a rogue. But the real cops never factor into this investigation. They never find the punks. They never do anything.
Yeah.
They never show up.
For them to create an environment where intrepidous punks can be fostered and grow the way they have, then that's a pretty bad law enforcement to begin with.
They're watering the cabbage patch where the punks grow.
That kind of also expounds on the whole Mad Max.
Yeah.
Where Max is he's on the force and goes in the wilderness to get all those other guys, because there's never any good guys. Now it's all bad guys. He's mowing down.
I mentioned that too, Lewis, because I remembered you saying that about the first film, that it does feel legitimately like it could be a prequel to Mad Max for sure. It has that vibe totally, 100%.
So many football shoulder pads.
Yeah. And not just the costumes, but the attitude is very of like the first Mad Max movie where it was real dark.
Felt dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was all a dream.
Yeah. But that car chase scene where people are just hanging out of the windows.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh my God, I hope they're okay.
It's pretty wild stunts.
After like the burning with the flamethrower, I went to the IMDb page because I'm like, I gotta know if anybody was hurt during the making of this movie, but there's no trivia.
No,
they're all dead.
snitches get stitches, Amy.
There you go, because they're all dead.
Because anybody that could tell the story about the making of this movie's gone.
They all burned up or were burned to death by acid.
Oh my God.
Oh, the acid girl. I felt so bad for her. She got all this dirt just thrown on her.
Yeah, she was getting buried.
Full of dirt like a champ.
And they were just shoveling dirt onto her face.
Yeah.
For real. That did not look comfortable.
When the director, Sparta,
Yeah.
that's my mom's maiden name.
Are you
So
related?
I wonder if it's a 6 degrees of separation.
Or he
A
could be a
distant
cousin.
cousin
He
of
could be a
yours.
cousin, yeah.
You need to get that 23andMe.
Get
going.
you need to get that that Vengeance of the Punks money.
I would, if there is one movie that I would really like to remake, I would really think that a pretty good remake to remake this movie. I think that it has little trappings of a pretty good cult movie.
Yeah. You could even expand on it and just be like, make another one and see where this version of Mexico is in their alternate future. That clearly is going down a pretty rough path with great
dystopian.
costumes.
Do you think there's still intrepid punks that was roaming around?
It's probably a police state by the time you get to 2025, and it's flipped where the punks are the good guys in the new one.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's been enough time now, and they're like, man, we stopped raping, we stopped stealing, except for food.
It's funny though, because the movie reminded the punks. I was trying to think about what movie reminded me of punks from that time, and it was Police Academy 2, the first assignment.
Yeah,
the Zeds.
yeah.
Those are like the clearest form of punks into that movie.
They're the sweetheart punks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you've got them. They've gotten sweeter. It's been bred all the anger and it's been bred out of the gang somehow.
80s punks.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Steve Gutenberg going on the revenge rampage?
I'm dying for a Police Academy rewatch.
Oh, yeah.
And it is not streaming on any of the services I subscribe to.
Oh, box set time.
It's bullshit.
Vinegar
I'm
Syndrome,
subscribed
get
to
on
all
that.
of them. To every single one of them.
I don't need to see Police Academy. I live Police Academy. Just the hijinks part.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of hijinks, I last episode I said I couldn't be an intrepido punk because their lifestyle just seems exhausting to me. Because all they do in this movie is just ride around in circles on their motorcycles.
Hooting and hollering the whole time.
It's like I was thinking, is that all they do?
No, but look where they're doing
Burn up
it.
gas.
Aztec and Mayan ruins. That's kind of cool.
Still. But for me, that would just get old. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so many times I can ride around in a circle on a motorcycle.
That's what's wrong with kids today. There's only
Too
so
many
many
other,
times they can go
too
in a
many
circle.
other forms of entertainment.
Yeah. We used to love going in circles.
Why did one of the last guys to die, he stabs himself
He's defiant.
in the crotch.
Yeah.
He's right in the dick too. Yeah, I noticed that.
But why?
I think he didn't want to give Marco the satisfaction of torturing him.
But he was dying already.
Yeah, he wanted to hurry it along.
So
Yeah.
why stab yourself in the dick? Ouch.
I know the dick was a weird choice. I don't
You
know
wanna
why he
end your
stabbed
life
himself in the
fast.
dick. It could have been
stab yourself in the heart.
I think it was a bad angle, maybe.
Maybe.
It's supposed to be his gut.
Well, I guess he was dying. He can't really think straight.
He was like, I wonder what it would feel like. This is my last chance to know what it feels like to be stabbed in the dick.
Very strange.
Yeah.
They don't make these punks.
real.
They don't make normal decisions.
Either way, it's a terrible movie, but I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it
Yeah,
too.
it was really fun.
It was more
In
charming
spite
than
of
the
the
first
rapes.
one, in spite of the sexual assault.
I do think
Yeah.
that we started this one originally by mistake, and we got like half an hour into it. And the first time, without having seen the original, I don't think I appreciated it as much. So I will tell you, if you really, or if you're gonna watch these movies, you want to watch both of them. I think to really appreciate the second one.
Or you like rape.
Or if you're just a weirdo who likes brutality.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of it.
brutality. Like some of the scenes were actually really well done. With remember that scene where the guy that was trying to overthrow Tarzan, he gets his head gets pushed through rebar.
Oh, that was a rough one.
Oh, that was Harry Shearer.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
He looked like Harry Shearer.
Amy and me both had that thought separately from each other.
Yeah.
And then you did too, so it has to be true.
Yeah, but that scene, I thought, like for a gore scene,
Yeah,
it was really
good.
well done.
You know what it was? It was the speed with which he pushed him onto it. It was so slow and deliberate. It felt like a Jason Voorhees kind of kill or something.
Yeah.
Or something out of a giallo. It was brutal. Beautifully brutal. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now you've lost the thread.
Yep.
All right. Anything else about these punks and their vengeance?
No.
I think next year we should get some more lighthearted films.
Yeah.
Cheeky Dracula.
There we go. Have we not?
yeah.
We haven't done that one with the little. Isn't that the one where the kid thinks his grandpa's Dracula?
Yeah, we
did it.
We did that one. Yeah.
That's a great movie. Yeah, well, not a great movie. That movie is a sweet, wonderful movie, but not a great movie. I should phrase things more
I think
carefully.
next year I'll do some kitty movies.
That'd be
All
fun.
right.
Yeah, no rape.
No
Let's see
rape.
if we can do that.
Hopefully, those are mutually exclusive to one another.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So that's our last movie of the month. Thank you so much, Lewis.
Of
Again,
the season too.
or of the season. Yes, the reason for the season is Lewis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
You did a great job as always.
Yeah, great.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You can read Lewis's writings at thelastogle.com. Lost is what I meant to say. Did I say last?
You did.
That's how the English say it. The Lost Ogle.
TheLostOgle.com.
Lost Ogle. O-G-L-E. Lost. L-O-S-T. The. T-H-E. That's a period.
Are you in the spelling bee right now?
Yeah.
Use it in a sentence. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's enough of that. Now we're going to talk about what we've been watching lately.
Who wants to go first? Are you going to pick?
I think I'm going to make you go first.
Mine's easy. I watched the latest Mission Impossible movie, both of them. I hadn't seen Dead Reckoning at all, so I watched Dead Reckoning and immediately watched Final Reckoning. And it's the silliest one of the series, I'll tell you that. But it's also
Which one? The last one?
both of they're one movie
okay.
split in two, kind of like what they did with
okay.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So it's like a 6-hour experience. It's like watching a mini series. And the fact that like the internet's the villain in this is just so fucking fun and stupid and great. And it does a lot of really like the prop designs are they all look like mythical things out of like a fantasy movie, even though, you know, it's Mission Impossible and everything's really high tech. I don't know. I enjoyed it. The stunts are what you expect.
You said
yeah.
the internet's the enemy. Has it become self-aware or something?
It's Skynet. It's a Skynet story, basically. Yeah. To boil it down to the most basic elements of it. And you don't know who to trust because the supercomputer is controlling everything behind the scenes. For me, that made it a lot of fun because it's silly as shit.
How does the supercomputer get on like the biplane where Tom Cruise is flying?
But that's why he's on a biplane. See, old stuff turns up in this for a reason. Like when you look at the trailers and you see him using old tech, there's a reason.
So a biplane.
Yeah, biplane because the internet can't touch a biplane is why that's in there. See, and there's like a lot of there's so many silly, stupid things in it.
Is there like a steam powered locomotive.
There's a coal power. Part of it takes place on the Orient Express. No bullshit. Early
Is
enough.
he rollerblading everywhere?
Oh my god, I wish. The stunts are insane.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
It's what you want from a Mission Impossible movie.
Tom Cruise jumping off of everything.
3 is always going to be the best, I think, because it was right in between absurd and grounded in that perfect balance point. This is the far end of the silly, absurd, melodramatic shit happens in it. Like stuff that you don't really see a lot of. I don't know. In a movie of this size, there's some moments in it that are really goofy, but I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Whether you're a fan of the series or not, it's just a bonkers ass movie, and it connects everything back to the original films too, in a kind of fun callback way.
Wow. It's like a love letter.
It's a love letter to its own film franchise. Yeah. But no, I mean, plot wise, it does. Yeah. There's plot elements that connect. So it's kind of cool in that respect.
Like I didn't see this movie, but I feel they should have rethought that biplane stunt because of Tom Cruise's hair.
Oh, it's hilarious. His hair is blown into the most ridiculous. So much. If you want to laugh at Tom Cruise's face, but also be astounded at what he's doing, but still laugh at his face while he's doing it, this is your movie, because he's at G-forces where his lips are peeled back over his head. His hair's pushed down into like a monk style haircut half the time. It's a great time. Haley Atwell's really good in it too, as just a very simple sidekick character who is way better at like fighting than any pickpocket should be, but she's a pickpocket basically. I don't know. It's stupid and good. Yeah. And it's way they put stuff. I was looking up, just curious. I was like seeing where people landed on this, and some of the reviews were like, "Oh, these plot holes." I'm like, it's Mission Impossible. It's 90% bullshit always. So just roll with it. They'll make you. They're like, it'll work out in the end. It's not reality even remotely in any moment, but the stunts look real. There's a great sequence with a submarine stunt in the second movie where a lot of it's in a spinning room, an underwater spinning room effect, which was fucking nuts. But it was good spectacle. I wish I'd seen it in the theater. It was that good. It was like big, all the crazy shit. But 6 hours is a long time to sit in a movie theater. I took breaks.
Too much.
Yeah,
that's a lot of Tom Cruise.
Yeah, every hour I took a break and did squats and some other shit.
We did a few rounds today together.
I spent yesterday and today. That's how long it took me to watch them. Like with taking breaks.
And your legs are sore.
But he's got a tight ass.
My ass is getting tighter the more of these Mission Impossible things I watch.
You can bounce a quarter off of it.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tom Cruise, for Freddy's ass.
Thanks for that.
His little buns.
But yeah, you can rent the new one or buy it, and then the part 1 is streaming, I think, on Max or Paramount. No, it's Paramount Plus. That's who made it.
If you're not boycotting them, that's what they did to Colbert, which I'm not, because they have Star Trek. And guess I'm just roll over for free speech.
They have Star Trek. They're holding it hostage. They have a knife to its throat.
I'm gonna ask Lewis to go next.
Well, first of all, we have seen it, Superman. It's on HBO Max, and it's a great movie.
We saw it.
We're split.
But my wife and I we were kind of just flipping and we saw this. She's a fan of that of Nick Kroll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
And there's this movie called I Don't Understand.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's him and his boyfriend. They go to find they're trying to adopt a child, and but in between they go on vacation to Italian villa, and they murder a bunch of people there by mistake. Yeah,
Like Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
yeah, and just when you think they're about to get away scot free, it's a happy ending. Yeah, it's my wife turned me on to it, and yeah, it is pretty. It was not only was it funny, but also was pretty. It did not take me places I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
It was very smart, by still being funny and dumb. Yeah, I don't understand is the movie.
Is it I don't understand you? Does that sound right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Which, if Jimmy Kimmel does okay tomorrow night, we might still have.
We'll see. They make him apologize. I swear to God, I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you. I don't understand you.
I have to say
It's a question
that
I don't understand. I'm just
because
kidding.
of my hearing often to people.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right. I always save Andy for last because he always has like the cool hip up to
No,
date
not
stuff.
this. Not this time.
Birth of a
okay.
Nation.
It's
Oh
not
my
new. I'll go. I'll just go.
All right, fine.
Nick fans,
go.
man.
Well, I didn't watch anything on Hulu, Disney Plus, because we canceled ours.
Because you're good people.
No, we're like, I don't judge anybody that hasn't, but yeah, we canceled it. And depending on what happens in the future, we might re-up. But yeah, I encourage other people to do the same. Let me get off my soapbox now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Since I can't use that service, I've been scrolling through HBO Max. And I watched first couple episodes of Creature Commandos.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that, Freddy?
That's about how much of it I've seen. Yeah, it's James Gunn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I've seen of it was pretty fun. I went through like superhero burnout for a little bit, so I took a break. But it seemed like one of the better series.
Yeah, it's just really fun. It's basically Universal Monsters superhero team.
Yeah. That's a
Okay.
cool idea.
And with like writing by James Gunn. Although like his shtick is kind of not getting old, but once you've seen it, it's just like you're used to it, you know.
You know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Universal Monsters. Like there's the Bride of Frankenstein, a Creature from the Black Lagoon type character, Frankenstein, like a werewolf.
Phosphorus Man.
What's that?
Phosphorus Man.
Yeah. And like a werewolf type character. And the writing is just really good because it's James Gunn.
Is it part of the DC universe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
And Frank Grillo is kind of like the leader of this group, and it's nice to see him doing like a fun role because normally he's just so gruff and serious.
You're getting
he's
just
a
his voice,
Superman. In Superman also.
Yeah.
As
Right.
the Commander Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the same character in this one too.
Yeah. So
I keep saying Randall Flag.
Randall Flagg.
it's finally happened. The Stephen King Marvel crossover.
DC.
I mean DC.
Get it together, Morris.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, but the animation is really fun. Everything's really fun in the show, and Frank Grillo's character, even though he's a cartoon character, I'm like, I would.
You would. Did you start mygrillo.com?
What's that?
I said, did you start mygrillo.com?
Oh, like My Pillow.
The My Grillo company?
Okay.
I see what you did. And I approve.
Yeah.
That's funny. I might not be laughing.
You know what movie
That's
You're chuckling.
watching this
Internally.
week's Intravia-Whitehead's Vengeance of the Punks, did anybody else feel like a longing for the like 84 or 86 like Dragnet movie they did with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd?
87.
87. Okay.
With the rap at the end.
With the rap and the people against goodness and nature.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a more light Punks movie, and that's just because I was thinking of Andy talking about him playing a fun character, Grillo, and then it just clicked all into place. But Grillo, I love him. I heard rumors he's hard to work with.
Oh, did you hear that from your Hollywood source?
The Cincinnati sources. He made a movie here.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
And I heard through the grapevine that he was hard.
Oh,
he was a hard person to work with. I don't know if it's true.
Maybe Cincinnati people are just too difficult to.
Yeah,
maybe it's us.
Work with.
Kept insisting he eat chili spaghetti.
He threw a cheese cone against the wall, like, I'm out of here.
I'm not gonna eat this shit. I'm here to make a goddamn movie.
Doesn't make sense. Chili and noodles? What the fuck is this?
Absurdity.
Well, isn't that just
so? Creature Commandos is a recommend, then, huh?
Yes,
Andy?
yeah. So, Amy, what you been watching?
I have fallen asleep during so many things. I fell asleep during Body Melt.
I've never seen Body Melt until recently. That movie's awesome.
Ozploitation. It's Australian.
Yeah. Have you guys seen
bizarre.
it? It's
I recommend it. It's on
gem.
YouTube. I fell asleep during it because I fall asleep during everything. I fell asleep during Blood of Fu Manchu last night.
Yeah, with Christopher Lee.
It was a riff tracks though, but yeah.
Did you stay awake for anything?
It was getting to the wire when I was like, "What am I going to fucking talk about?" It's Sunday, and I fall asleep during everything, and then I remembered I have been watching something. Guess what's back? Back again, The Great British Baking Show.
Oh, fun.
Body Melt's also on Shudder, by the way.
Okay. So anyway,
if you want a better copy, I mean,
I could go for a nice Body Melt.
Great British Baking Show is back. There's only been 3 episodes so far on Netflix here in the United States. We just got through Bread Week. What a Xanax in show form. It's so nice. It's so pleasant.
Do you have a favorite already that you're rooting for?
Not really. There's one kid who I think is doing good, and then there's just one kid with his haircut that I cannot abide.
What's so wrong with it?
It's a mullet. I can't abide.
It's a classic mullet, and
that's a very popular haircut right now.
He looks like Jeff Foxworthy.
It's upsetting.
Young Jeff Foxworthy.
But he's British.
Yeah.
I wish Jeff
Irish,
Foxworthy was a host of a British baking off show.
I can't with it.
He's his cousin James Foxworthy
combo, where I look at him and I go, "You look like you are from the wilds of Alabama."
Yeah.
But you're Irish. It's confusing.
How is he as a baker, though?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all really good. They're insanely good.
They do crazy stuff, and they have to. Okay, so this last one was, or one of the recent ones they had to do was Biscuit Week, so cookies for us Americans, right? And they had to do, their showstopper was a time capsule. So they had to bake a time capsule made out of cookies, and then they had to put 5 things in it, at least 5 things in it that represented things like that they would put in their time capsule.
Is cookie a dead word over there then? It's just not used?
I don't know.
There's like cookie?
Wait. So is it a time capsule that's in cookie form, or the cookies in the time capsule?
Both. But the time capsule has to be made out of cookies. So it has to be like some sort of receptacle to put cookies in. It's crazy to me.
It's an inception of cookies. It's a cookie memory box full of memory cookies.
With if you put it in the ground.
Well, they're not going to bury them.
It's so gross. Then Prue and Paul have to go dig them up.
Yeah, we'll be judging this week in 5 years.
Prue will be gone by then. I'm just saying.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
I meant retired.
Oh my Lord.
She's going to be on her own private island.
With her diet.
Yeah, she eats cookies every day and cakes.
She does like them though.
Cups and cakes. Ate so much her belly aches.
Anyway. It makes me happy. But no, I don't have a favorite yet. Right now, we're still working through personalities. I'm getting to know people. I think there's a definite front runner, and I always get, and I always turn away from them for more of a what's the word for when they're coming from behind or
Underdog?
underdogs. I usually go for an underdog.
You're looking for the non-pornographic term, right?
Has anybody gotten a handshake from Paul yet?
One. Yeah, and it was overly like, see his hand come out, and everybody's like to cut to everybody individually for a reaction before he shakes.
Such a big goddamn deal.
It's crazy.
I love Noel Fielding.
He's fun.
And I haven't watched this in a couple of years, so I didn't know this woman that's with him, and I forget her
new
name
lady?
right now.
Yeah,
But I like her
I don't
too.
know if I know her from anything else.
And then, of course, Prue and Paul Hollywood.
It's comfortable.
It's so comfortable.
Yeah, it's nice. It makes you eat though.
It does make you want to eat.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be cake. You can watch it and you'll be like, I don't have anything remotely like cake, but you're gonna find something to eat.
You remember that your house when I came,
Yes.
and we came out from Farham, and I wanted some to eat.
Yeah.
And in bed, I got some with the Triscuits and
Well, I think it was like off-brand Ritz crackers. And was it ketchup you used or salsa?
salsa.
Was it salsa? Because in my memory, I'm like, was it ketchup?
I didn't think we were that crazy.
It concocted a pretty good snack. We sat up like a couple of schoolgirls and ate Lewis's microwave
You know how
nachos.
schoolgirls sit up and eat Ritz?
You know how it is.
Yeah, Ritz and salsa.
We're the kind of people that keep packets of sauces from restaurants for later
Yeah, we do.
uses.
You never know.
Yeah.
When you're going to want some hot sauce from Taco Bell.
Some hot mustard from the Chinese restaurant. What you never want is duck sauce. I don't know anyone that's like, do you have any duck
Yeah,
sauce? It's not that it's bad. It's just everyone has too much of it.
But that hot mustard is
Fire.
I wish
It's a little too hot.
I would say a real that hot mustard in bottle form, because it always tastes better in the packet.
It does. I've had it at restaurants where they make the homemade, and recently Andy and I had it at Shanghai Mama's. That shit was too hot. Too hot.
Too much horseradish.
Yeah, or whatever they put in there. Sometimes it's just mustard itself is hot if it's not diluted enough. It's got a
But there,
spice.
every packet is always it's the best.
Yeah, the packet's perfect. Whoever makes the packets, Andy, you might know off the top of your head. I put you on the spot because Andy's family had a company that supplied that stuff. What is it called? The perfect hot yellow mustard is the same everywhere? Is it one giant
It's just
conglomerate?
good.
It
That's
is
all
really
you need
good.
to know.
Now I want an egg roll.
Okay.
Life is hard.
Life is hard. Highness. So yeah, that's what we've been watching.
Yeah.
So now it's the end of the show.
Next month, Halloween specials.
Halloween TV specials. Get ready.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to
And,
throw the Drew Carey show in. You just know I will.
You also hear us talking about Halloween League coming up, which Bill, Ghostface Bill on Discord, always puts together a list selected by all podcasters and listeners and people on our Discord server. We put together a list of 31 films. Every year we try to watch some of them together and do it like an advent calendar, but that will be coming out on the socials and all that stuff pretty soon. We're putting the poster together.
And if you want access to our Discord, you want to hang out with us for our weekly meetups, if you want to listen to the extra content that we put out, go to patreon.com/NOTLP.
Boy, do we put out.
Oh, we put out. You don't even have to buy us dinner, except you have to. Because Patreon, you have to pay.
Groceries are getting expensive too.
All right, Grandpa.
I'm just saying.
At the end of every show,
We'll make sure we eat. Thanks for your help.
we say hi to our Beelzebubs. Thanks to these people, we can buy groceries. Just kidding. Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to vilify you. Was that on Topicana or was that on the regular show?
Probably Topicana.
I was just messing.
Was it about the phone ringing?
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Branan and Emily, Dr. Brian, Old Dirty Bill Sturd, Bill Fahrner, Blayne Yogurt, Jordache
Oh.
Jeans.
Real quick, Blayne's dog just had her birthday, so happy birthday, Lulu.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Lulu.
Blaine's doggy just had her birthday. Did they do a special party? Did the
I don't know. I
did
just
the
saw
punk
pictures
show
on
up and ruin
Instagram.
it
Did the punk show up?
at the dog's birthday party? And the punks just ruined the whole thing.
Jordache Jeans, a.k.a. Joe, who co-hosts Zoned Out with Freddy.
Yeah, every Friday night, 10:30 p.m., just like the show, on our feed.
Just like Twilight Zone.
What did I say?
Not like our show.
Not like our show, like the Twilight Zone is what I meant.
Monica, Ernest, Dave, Paul, and Shayna Bobena.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Lewis, again.
Thank you
You're
so
the
much for
best.
having me this year.
Love it every year. Hopefully,
see you next year,
can
of
join
course.
us for Halloween League or something. Thanks, guys.
I'll be here.
All right, bye, guys.
Frankenstein was wondering if he should go to bed when his old buddy